Hello, it's Emma Jo here from Lavinia Stamps, and in this video I'm going to be showing you how to make these. These are rather lovely floral bunny earrings, ideal for gifting to your bunny loving friends, or maybe as an Easter present for someone who doesn't like chocolate. Just an idea. And they're fab. Let me just put one into my ear. Bear with. Now, I've used hoops that you can buy on Amazon, and I think they just look great. I might have done them so they match my glasses, but they look good. And they almost look like, you know, an old, like Laura Ashley, or if anybody remembers cloth kits, their material patterns were fabulous and very floral and imaginative. Love it. Anyway, I'm going to be showing you how to make those. Come with me. Let me show you how it's done.
Right, so let's crack on with preparing the shapes. So I'm going to show you how to make rabbits that face each other, or rather hares that face each other. So using the opaque white side face up, we're just going to stick our sticker stencil on and use it as a template and draw around the outside. And that's what you can see me doing. And then I'm going to grab any Posca pen and just draw around the end of it. And that's going to create my, I can never get the word, place to put my hole punch through so that I can dingle dangle them as earrings. To do the mirror image, turn your sticky shrink plastic over to the shiny side. Now, your pencil isn't going to be that easy to show up, so you're going to have to use some force. As you can see, I've already used my Posca pen to go around the outside at the top, and I am just pushing quite up, just really wanting to make a dent in it rather than a pencil line. And you can see I'm just going to turn it over and follow that dent, with my pencil so that I've got a line to follow, because we are going to be doing all our work now on the white opaque side. Because if you were to work on the shiny side, you would find that your colours wouldn't be as true. And yeah, it just wouldn't work as well. The white side, the opaque side, is meant to take colour. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to colour that shape. And easy peasy, lemon squeezy, we're going to use Pan Pastel Titanium White. Pop some on your finger and just gently, I'm going quite fast here, gently pop that over. Now be careful of spiky edges because you don't want to hurt yourself. And then get a piece of kitchen paper, because I've used quite a lot. I'm going to make sure that I'm staining it rather than leaving like baby powder piles on top of the hair. Okay, stamping the pattern. So we've now got a white base to stamp on. And I'm using archival ink Forget Me Not, which is a paler blue. And I've got Woodland Fern, and I'm going in to give him tiger stripes. I'm just going to use a piece of paper there as a mask to make sure I don't get it on my ears. So now we have got, what have we got? We've got the mushrooms from the lamps set. And I'm just going to give him a woodland bottom. Or a fungus bottom. That's even worse. Let's stick with woodland. Okay, and now this is the rose stamp, and it's the smaller one from the set. And there's the mini leaf creeper just going along the edge of that ear, and it'll go up the front of his tummy, I think, as well. Tummy or chest. There we go. So the front leg and just under the chest. There we go. Now, grab your handheld punch set and go for the larger one. And just punch a hole in the top, ready to put your earrings in once we've shrunk it. Now I'm using here a Micron Sigma or Sigma Micron black pen 0.5. And they are ideal because they're archival ink themselves. You can draw any details on with them. So you don't have to rely on your Posca pen to do details. Now I've got a white Posca pen here, and I'm going around the black mark that I made for the eye using the Micron Sigma. And I'm giving him, this hare is a he, by the way, I've decided. I'm giving him a white chest and a white tummy. Now I know he's already got a white body, but just making those stand out a bit more gives it a lovely, just makes it stand out more, and it makes it look more crisp and clean. And just lovely. I likes it. That's why I'm doing it. So there we go. We're adding a little bit of white, extra white, to the toes, round the eye, and spiking that tail. So this is the rose set. Do you remember I did roses? This is the aqua green pen, and I'm literally dotting in the lines. I'm not going over it and smothering it with colour. I'm literally using those lines of the stamp as a place in which to put a couple of little dots, just to give a hint of colour. And I've gone around the eye as well. Now, just going back to that Micron Sigma, I used that to create the shape of a tail. Right, now that was me using the glittery Posca pens to colour in the mini leaf creeper. So that was the dark blue glittery and the aqua green. And now I'm just dotting with the paler blue glittery pen along the Woodland Fern lines. So if you imagine, for each frond coming off the main stem, I'm doing 2 or 3 tiny dots within the shape of the stamp. So the stamp is still acting as your outline, but your Poscas are giving you just a hint of colour, which is fab. And I'm alternating the colours of the dark, pale Poscas, glittery Posca, and the aqua green on the fungus bottom, on the toadstools. Just adding a little bit more white Posca, just the occasional dots make all the difference. Now, using a black Posca pen, I'm just doing a quick scribble over that top smaller circle and smudging it with my finger. Now it's time to look at the edge. So with my aqua green, I'm going along the top of the head and the outside of the ears, just to give it, instead of a black edge, let's have a bit of colour. So the trick is really to go where you haven't got much of that colour. So I'm not going to put aqua green anywhere that's got too much aqua green, if that makes sense. Yeah, does it? So the majority of that hair has been outlined with aqua green. Now I'm using that darker glittery Posca to do the inside of the ear. Where else am I going with it? The outside of the front leg. And the top of the hind leg. The one that's at the front. Now that Micron Sigma is now giving us a fluffy hairy chest, a fluffy bunny tail, and I have coloured that second hind leg, just the little bit that pokes out and looks like it could be a little dodgy. I've coloured it dark so that it sort of shrinks away and isn't that visible. Now it's time to shrink. Hurrah! So using my super duper holdy down thing from the Shrink Plastic Accessories kit, words fail me today I'm afraid, and the Ranger heat tool, I'm letting it do its little dance. Look at that. Isn't it super? I always feel like a magician. You start off with this magic thing. Now, if it doesn't go flat, turn it over so you're cooking the shiny side with your heat tool, and it should work its way out. There we go. When you're satisfied, press it down. You can use an old sketchbook or something. Just for good luck, I thought I'd show you the second one being done as well, but at super speed. Great fun. And there, pop them on a pair of earrings. I've used some hooks that I've got from Amazon. Job's a good one. And there, my friends, you have it. You have done it. Well done.
Well, I thoroughly enjoyed making these. It's lovely how when you get yourself into a pattern and it feels almost meditative. What a word, meditative. You know, when you just hit that point of it becomes a nice creative therapy. I love doing things like that. And this, I felt I found that place, you know. Anyway, enough chat from me. I hope you enjoyed yourself making these floral bunny earrings with me. And if you'd like to make any comment about this video, please leave a comment in the post below and I will do my very best to get back in touch with you as soon as I possibly can. But in the meantime, you take care and have fun. Bye.